one of the greats in the Ultimate Fighting Championship is, and the sport of MMA has called it a career. Yes, it's UFC 306 week, but pay-per-view times, I think it's a good time to just check around the sport and see what's going on. And the biggest news over the last little bit was Demetrious Johnson announcing his retirement from the sport of mixed martial arts, and truly goes down as one of the greatest of all time. Pound for pound, I have him as the number 7 fighter in the history of men's mixed martial arts. And I don't know, like, it doesn't feel like he's a generation ago, but I don't know how much fight fans then, or fight fans now, appreciate how good this guy was. He was one of the most complete fighters we have ever seen. Like that, I think it was Ray Borg, where he gets the slam and the armbar. It's incredible. His hand speed, excellent. Like, he was so much better than everyone else in his weight class. And if you take pound for pound as, if you just like, the opposite of shrunk. Why am I blanking on? But you boosted a couple guys up and you shrunk some other guys down, and all of a sudden, those guys everyone's the same size. Demetrious Johnson is winning most fights. That's like, if that's your definition of pound for pound, is what would these all look like if everyone was the same size? Demetrious Johnson is beating most. Maybe not John Jones or George St. Pierre, but he's beating most. He was such an incredible talent. And I just feel like he never really got what he deserved in the UFC. And it's weird because the UFC would put him in some highlight spots, right? Like, they would try to build up his popularity, putting him on Fox. And then he would main event some pay-per-views, but he would also be second from the top on a John Jones pay-per-view card or something like that. And I do feel like they gave him some opportunities to shine, but I also feel like there was enough against him from, maybe not necessarily, like, I don't think Dana shit talked him that much, but Dana didn't really build up Demetrious Johnson in the way that he has built up guys like John Jones and all of those guys before. And so you can put him in these great spots, but then when you spend that week of them in that great spot being like, yeah, this guy really isn't that good, why are we, I don't know, like, he's here, he's gonna be a good fighter, but whatever. It doesn't get that connection with the audience, and it's weird. Like, he seems like a very, very nice guy, and has that outgoing personality, and was such a dominant fighter. It's weird that it just didn't connect. And then he goes to one, and they treat him like an absolute super duper duper star. But the legacy of Demetrious Johnson is one where you look at a guy who was just so much better than everyone in his weight class, and it never clicked with UFC fans, and it's weird. I don't know why, but yeah.